It is officially over. Team of the Year is now behind us. We march on forward to road to the final. And some of the cards that have been released genuinely look decent. Started off with his brand new SBC, Joshua Kimmich, Bayern Munich, and he's got two very, very nice playstyle pluses. For cheap and fast FC24 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link down below, and make sure to use my code Morsi at checkout to get yourself 5% off. Now the price, I'm not 100% sure, we'll check throughout the video, but 5'10" high, 4-star, 4-star. I've got some high hopes for this card. Now, the pace being 82 isn't insane. Big players are right back, a CDM and a centre mid. One thing in his favour 100% is the pace split. 90 acceleration is really nice there. Passing stats look fantastic. Definitely going to be utilising those from that CDM position. Dribbling also pretty consistent, mid to high 80s. Defending stats aren't great. Probably just thinking a shadow, super juice the sprint speed as well as the defending, juice that up as much as we can. Stamina's good, strength a little low, but the aggression is high, and the play styles. Ping pass plus, long ball pass plus. Two fantastic playstyle pluses. Ping pass is huge. Big fan of that one, especially if you want to transition the play quickly, get seriously fast and accurate passes in between your opponent's defense. That's exactly what this one could do here. Whip pass as well, dead ball, anticipate, bruiser, press proven and relentless. Some fantastic playstyles for a CDM. And one reason I'm super excited for this is because, of course, I've got Davies in my club. I love this card. The Bayern Munich connection is there. So chem style shadow all day, I'm pretty certain. People might say anchor just to boost the strength up a little bit, but I think the boost to the sprint speed and the defending stats is definitely more important. I'm going to play him as a middle centre mid in a 4-3-2-1 on a stay back. So kind of like that CDM playmaker is my prediction for this boy. I want him pulling the strings and also helping out in the defence, but bombing forward when we can. Let's have some fun. Smash a like if you're excited. Subscribe if you're new. We smashed 18k. 19k is the next goal. And let's have it road to the final. So according to Footbin, the price is 430k, which is actually pretty reasonable for this card on paper and in theory, considering of course it is upgradable and Bayern Munich are known for their prowess in the Champions League knockout stages. So you're led to think Bayern would progress at least a little bit, so you'd assume some guaranteed upgrades will be obtainable for this card. However, of course, one thing to remember is fodder prices are super high right now. They will probably eventually drop now that Team of the Year is over. I'm pretty certain a lot of the fodder cards, the premium fodder cards, have blues like honourable mentions or actual Team of the Years. So hopefully more opportunity to get fodder in your club as we're bombing forward. Kimmich, little Lacroqueta, get that controlled sprint going. We run into the brick wall that is VVD. Quick. Touch is good. Controlled sprints there as well. We are gliding our way through this pocket of space. Did a little bit too much there. Asking definitely too much out of him. But press proven on the card, as well as some nice dribbling stats, definitely means you can wiggle out tricky situations like that. But I've got some defending to do because big Haaland and Lewandowski know where the back of the net is. Back to the boy. Little lob through ball to Alfonso. The Bayern boys linking up nicely. Fizzle it across the Bobby. How has Lloris saved that then? On the edge. Big Joshua. Boro. Trivela on the green time finds the far corner. Interesting animation. It didn't really have the loop. He just kind of like glided it into that far corner. Beautiful finish. He's on the score sheet already. And one thing that makes me happy is knowing that this man has Trivela's in his locker. It's an essential for a centre mid for me. Hey, love that. Love that from the boy. Big Joshua. Trying to find a bit of wiggle room now. Get the controlled sprint going. Give it back to him. Through balls on the cards. Nicely into space for Sauer to retrieve. Let's see if we can get it back to Joshua Kimmich. He's kind of ran a little bit inside now, so we need to make our way around. Sauer, one more. Get a finesse in. Green timed. VVD took that to the chin, so he stood strong, of course. He's a big bloke, but decent block from our opponent. Yes, Cafu, well done. Sauer, Alaba, into Kimmich. I want to play some crazy passes. That's all I want to do with a boy is just release it. Nice little link-up play, to be fair. Little ball roll there. Oh, we've just gone into traffic, unfortunately. To be fair, great tackle from our opponent. You've got to give it to him. Kimmich. First time. How? Salmon is basically hurdled Frimpong there. That is fantastic. Kimmich overlapping, supporting the play on the wing here. Let's just go all the way around. Little ball roll. Finesse shot from that angle. Not quite enough a whip on it to kind of find that far corner past Lloris, but decent movement. Positive signs. That's big. One more. Kimmich through balls on the cards. Outside the boot. Salmon! Oh, big save from Lloris. So close. Kimmich, though. What a whip that is. outside of the boot like that, I want to try and pick him on the edge, you know. Might be ambitious, but let's go for it. My opponent just about beats me to it. Big Joshua receives the ball back towards my opponent, but makes a little alleyway for himself. Finds Salmon. Give it back to the man. Green time finesse shot. Not quite enough height and whip on that one. Lloris claims it easily. Thinking about it, we got a lot of comparisons for this Joshua Kimmich. Like a lot of people to compare him to. Of course, the Sauer SBC, Bruno Fernandes, Kante, just to name a few over the past couple of weeks that came out, which I'm pretty certain a fair chunk of you guys ended up completing at least one of those. Looking at my comment section. Let me know who you did end up completing, by the way. As Joshua Kimmich could be in. Utilise the nice left stick dribbling. Controlled sprint. Ball roll heel to heel. That is beautiful from the man. Joshy boy Kimmich gets, is it his second? I think we're on a brace already, by the way. Acceleration. We got a burst of speed. Look through the middle. Oh my days. What was that? What was that ball? The long ball pass plus coming in clutch. That is ridiculous. Kimmich on the edge. Find him. First time. We greened it as well. And that was inches wide from being in a phenomenal hat-trick for the boy. Imagine if that nestled in the far corner, man. He's on that. He's on that. That was all AI driven. Intercepts it. And gets the green time in the far corner. Hat-trick secured. Joshua Kimmich is absolutely destroying my opponent on his debut. This is probably one of the best debut performances we've seen on this channel in a long, long time. And it's not stopping anytime soon as long as my opponent doesn't quit. Let's go for a crazy volley. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was nice, but KDB blocks me off. Well done, William. Love that. Touch is good for Kimmich. Float it out wide, spread the play to Cafu. Like, he feels so composed under pressure as well, which is a big thumbs up in my opinion. Like, I need my midfielders to be able to receive the ball when my opponent's pressing me. Have good enough dribbling stats to kind of wiggle out of tricky situations, and also the passing to kind of, you know, ping a pass and spread the play if need be. And also, score screamers. That seems that Kimmich could do them all at this point. The acceleration is definitely noticeable for sure. And these through balls are so much fun to just ping. Put your foot for it. Light it up. He's not super quick and cracked on the ball. He's very tidy with it. Very nice in control as well. But if you want to do super quick movements, you might struggle a little bit. Utilise the controlled sprint though. We seem to be flying with that. Oh, the rainbow thick lets me down. I wanted a little tee up for the volley. So that was a pretty tidy debut performance from the boy Joshua Kimmich in my opinion. For the price as well. I think EA have done us a pretty solid here. Obviously, we owed it. The amount of mess-ups they've produced over the past couple of days and weeks for Team of the Year. EA have dropped a pretty reasonably priced Kimmich SBC. If anything, possibly too cheap. 423k is what Footbin is telling me right now. The upgrade path, as you can see, win or draw first knockout game is a +1 inform, so automatically to 91. Qualify for quarterfinals, you're looking at 92, semi-finals 93, 1 playstyle plus. So by the time we get to the final, they'll have 3 playstyle pluses. I like that. This card has some serious potential. Bayern, they're known to go far in these competitions, so of course keep that in mind when looking to craft this SBC. In regards to like how does he compare to Kante, Sauer, Bruno, I think the closest comparison for me probably is Bruno Fernandes. You probably should be playing this man as more of a box-to-box centre mid than a CDM. If you're playing him as a CDM, make sure to have someone who's a bit more defensive alongside him. What you want to do with this boy is utilise the crazy passing stats. I love the fact that he's got press proven as well. Definitely helps if your opponent's pressing you. I like Anticipate, I like Bruiser, a bit of something extra, backing up that lack of strength that we have on the card. And just the playstyles, man, are brilliant. I'm a massive fan of this card. Definitely happy I've completed him. Let me know if there's any road to the final cards you want me to try out next. I've got my eye on Tony Cruz. I'll see if I can pick him up for a review. Leave me your opinion down below on Kimmich. I'll be more. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you later.